She never gave me any money towards the property. She never retile anywhere. She never do out the windows. She did not do anything in this property. So all of this really is fact specific. It depends. You may find in a situation like that, the court says, listen, the starting point where two names are featured on the deed is 50-50. Equity follows the law. Because her name is featured on the deed, the starting point cannot be 100-0. The starting point must be 50-50. And depending on your submissions thereafter, then the court will do the necessary adjustments. But the arithmetic for that is different from the arithmetic that they're using for sole legal ownership of the property, where you only have one of the parties' name appearing on the deed. What is the position? The literature says two things. One, that the claimant must show that they have an interest in the property. They must show how they acquired the interest in the property. In terms of that common intention point, how did you acquire an interest in a property where your name is not featured on the deed? Explain to the court how you acquired the interest that you are purporting to own. Remember, on the breakdown of the relationship, when there's an indication to you, well, thank you very much for your services. I am about to jump on a plane and I'm going with my new person. You will say, I don't have a problem with the relationship breaking down, but $100,000 wise. Have at least a 20% interest in this property. I want to realize my 20%. I'm not leaving you to sell this property for $2 million and I get in $0 and 0 cents. So, how does that person go about realizing their calculation? 9 out of 10 times, it will progress before the court because he is going to say what, or she is going to say what. What you talking about? The $50,000 they give me for my birthday that I decided to utilize to do over my tiles. We remember gratuitous transfers from equity and trust. We know how that works. If you give someone a gift, that's what it is. If you give someone a gift, you give them the legal title and the equitable title. So if you give someone $50,000 for the birthday, you are handing over to them the legal title and the equitable title. You cannot tell them what to do with the subject matter. So the man would say, or the woman would say, in turn, the 50,000 I give me for my birthday as a gift that I subsequently decided to use to do over the tiles. That's what you're talking about.